Hi everyone, this is Pamela, and I just want to warn you before I start with the topic of the video of today that there's some children in the house, and that's why sometimes you're going to be listening to some noises in the background, like now. And like I promised the last week, I was going, that I was talking or addressing the signs that your relationship is over. This is basically the part 2 because there are many. And that doesn't mean that you just have to, break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, but it's more like for you just to pay attention to what's going on and do something about it. That's why I'm just making this video. And to me, I just also wanted to include this one, and not just to let it out, because the last week I couldn't actually name them. But the first one that I would like to address is that you start fighting a lot. And of course, this is actually a pretty obvious indication, basically because it means that you are not longer understanding each other, or you're not willing to, committing to a healthy conversation or communication with your other half. Maybe because there is a lot of resentment involved, or there were some other situations you didn't talk before, and for that reason, the fights are becoming really common into your communication. The other thing that you need to think about, or indication, is that there is not any fight at all. And I know it sounds like so contradictory, and it is because, everything is healthy but balanced. Of course, we need to fight just once in a while, but that doesn't mean that when in a relationship there is no fight whatsoever, it is everything okay. That means that one of you is not actually interested or emotionally involved into the relationship, and you don't care. You're very apathetic about it, and that's why you don't even fight, because it's pretty much the same for you, so you don't get involved into anything. Which leads me to the next one, that it's that there is a lot of resentment, and sometimes for the things that the other person didn't do, or for something that they did in the past, and that just make you have a lot of emotions, negative emotions inside, that you still haven't been able to communicate with the other person in a very mature way. And that's when you start creating this resentment towards the other person that leads to the fight that I was talking about at the beginning of the video. And the other one, it's that you start fantasizing of being with somebody else, or by being single. You feel like, what if I was single, or what if I just met somebody else? And I have to say this is completely true, because it happened to me when I was in a really bad moment of my relationship that it was about to end. I started fantasizing a lot about, being by my own, how my life would be if I was single. So when you start imagining your life without the other person, that's a big indicator that perhaps it's better to break up. And the last one, and I think this is the strongest indication that this is over, is that when you are away from each other, you don't miss the other person at all. You feel okay, you feel at ease, and you feel like this person is not actually necessary for being by your side. You don't even miss them. And with that, you have to understand that you're actually ready just to move forward and make the decision of breaking up with that relationship, because it is pretty obvious that there is not any future in there. So as I always say, if you like the video, I would like you to subscribe into my channel, and that you like, and especially that you share. And as I always say, I do this with all my love, and see you the next time. Bye bye.